Wait for the little doop to come up. That's a me. Nice. Nice, looking good. As always, YouTube is fucked. Gotta fix YouTube. YouTube's looking good, yeah, cool. What do I have to do here? Nice, that works.
Futurama is one of the best. I mean,
what is this? Apex. I mean, Apex is pretty fun. All right, and there we go. So for now, we're gonna start off with Multiversus. Mark will be coming on soon, joining us. He's back from vacation, and I figured for today we might as well talk about what we've been speaking about, right? So we need to talk about Cuba, of course. Now, Cuba is obviously very important. It's something that we've been talking about on the show for the past couple of days. And I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So Mark's going to come on. We're going to talk about Cuba, make sure that we have an understanding of history and the events, lay out the evidence and proof of what happened. And then from there, we'll just have a good night. I plan for tomorrow to be the day of Batista. Today's a review. So for now, we're going to play some Multiverse. And hopefully it's fun. Thanks, guys. Welcome. Thanks. Do I have a Warner Brothers account? So I'm creating a Warner Brothers account. Give me a second. You serious? No, it's not. Day turkey oil. We're all set. Whoa. What's happening? We have all the chats up. Cool. Alright, let's get into the game. Oh. I don't need a tutorial. Fucking legends over here. So Mark should be on in like the next 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll get into people. Oh, we unlocked Wonder Woman? Okay. That's fair. They got me. They got me with that shit. Bro, let me at least play as her. Nice. Easy. What the hell?
After I'm through with you, I'm going out for pizza! I'm so hungry.
L. We just don't have L on this fucking keyboard, dude. What the fuck is dodge? Dodge, 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 dodge. Wait, what's MMB? Wait, I didn't try to. Why escape? Oh, no way. No way. You can't. No. Oh wait, are they trying to get me to do it on my mouse? Okay, I mean it makes sense, I guess. Fucking Shaggy went Super Saiyan, dude. Sandwich is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Very chill. Face. What? Face. Nice. Very cool. Fuck you, Wonder Woman.
Banana peppers!
Fuck yeah. Nice. Alright, combo. I'm so dumb. I had no idea what happened. Hold plus J. Getting up, I need to figure out. This is a Super Smash shit. Oh, down. Okay, okay. Got this. Whoa. Why is it such a lovely... What is going on? Why do I have a little reindeer thing? Wow, I did double click it. I was so lost. I'm not good at this. Cool, we got one. Okay. My turn, Mr. Meeseeks. Dude, I'm not.
Yo.
Oh, dude, download Multiversus.
What is that?
It's on Steam. You can play as like Shaggy and Spider-Man, or Spider-Man, Batman, Scooby-Doo.
What?
So everybody's playing right now.
Oh, it's right here. Multiversus. Was it like Fortnite? Oh, it's like a fighting platformer. Yeah, I suck at these.
Let's just play though.
I've never been good at like Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I'll download it.
Cannot escape.
5 gigabytes. Alright.
Cross. Fuck yeah, we fucking unlocked.
Bro, we gotta finish Portals. We gotta finish Portal.
You just call it portals?
Portal, whatever, dude. You know what I mean?
Alright, listen, everybody, Mark is back from his trip.
Yo, hi everybody.
Let's just back out of this. Let's make my face a little bit bigger. Just put you right here.
Played the lottery for like the first time ever. But
Okay.
that's not true. I played the lottery before. I'm not usually a lottery person. You know,
You win, man.
I hope fucking was it like 800 million or something? Hope so too, man.
I'm not playing it, but you know,
Yeah, I don't either. I think it's like just, kind of dumb, but
the scam.
kinda. But fuck it, dude. $10 to make $810.
I know. Eventually, everybody
$810.
hits a number, but at the end of the day, it is kind of like people are addicted to that shit, and they gamble every
Yeah,
single
yeah.
day.
Yeah, I got you, dude. But yeah, I don't usually play it, but I said fuck it. Why not? So we'll see how it goes. If I win, dude, if I win, bro, we'll fucking buy a high rise. We'll get like a penthouse.
I'll rent out an apartment.
Yeah.
Give me a subsidized rate, please. Um, if I win, Mark, I'll buy you a house.
Dude, thanks. That means a lot.
I'll buy a house for my family, your family. I buy Shirley a house. We'll all have our own house. I'll even have my pet will have a house. And I'll buy like 100 acres of land, and all these houses will be on my land. That way, when the government comes for me, I'll be in the middle, and they'll have to get to your houses
I'll have to go through a minefield.
of like all my loyal subjects.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You're back from Florida.
I'm back.
Tell us about Florida. How was Florida?
I went to Florida, me and a group of 5 friends. We went for Rolling Loud. Um,
What?
Rolling Loud, it's like a concert like festival. It's like Lollapalooza kind of.
What's it called?
Rolling Loud, like a bunch of artists go. Um, um,
Homo Mark, how
the
was it?
first of all, um, Amon Ross St. Brown was on my flight. That was pretty cool. Got a picture with him. Um, First impressions of Florida is it sucks. I could never see myself living there, even in Miami. It's super hot, super uncomfortable, and you would think Florida's cheap because they don't have to pay like taxes and shit. It is not cheap, or at least Miami isn't cheap. Not even Fort Lauderdale. Um, we rented a Tesla for the weekend. It was all right. I think the one we had was either bucked, like buggy, or I don't know, because it ran out of battery like super fast.
Yeah, you said you had to charge it every day, right?
Literally, we had to charge it once a day.
I mean, even though it's hot as fuck with the AC.
Yeah, I don't know how much that contributed to it. Maybe that was the problem. Like we weren't blasting our AC all the time, but I mean we had it on.
Oh, this
Um
is New York.
yeah, there was one in New York earlier this year.
No, it's on the 23rd of September.
Oh, it's still, oh yeah. Maybe I'll go to that. I don't know. Tickets were like in like $200.
Ew, fuck that, dude.
What?
Oh, this is for like a hotel as well. I guess the $20 ain't bad. $20 is good. Okay. $50 though?
Anyway,
That seems really cheap.
yeah, but that's just tickets. That's not any like got general admission.
Well,
Um,
go on though. I'm looking at the lineup.
I didn't go to concerts the first day because everybody who I wanted to see is either in jail right now or getting out of jail. So there was nobody I wanted to see Friday. So Friday we just went out, went to a couple clubs in downtown Miami that everybody said like you had to go to.
Was
They
it
were
worth it?
cool. It was okay, so two of them, well, it was like a $50 cover charge. We're like, whatever. Was not worth it. Sweating their asses off.
Sounds like a grand time, dude.
Yeah. One of the ones we did go to, the funny thing is the one we did go to was free to, the one that was free to get in was like probably the best one. Like it was chill, it was really fun atmosphere. It was happy hour, so we got, drinks. Friday was fun. Saturday more of the same, went to the concert. Concert was awesome. Everybody at the concert was awesome. The mosh pit happened. I did not go in the mosh pit. I didn't want to die, and I didn't want to hurt anyone.
What's a mosh pit at a hip hop club? Like a
Fucking bro, like imagine. First of all, everybody there is on drugs of some kind, and it's Florida, so they have like,
the
you
good shit.
know,
Yeah.
the good shit.
The
Yeah, they have
fucking
like
fresh.
fentanyl and shit. Yeah, so it's crazy. No, it's crazy. Like people were passing out from like the heat and stuff. They had like emergency water tents, but like the line to those was so long. I was like, so it's you shouldn't call it emergency because you can't get to anyone in emergency. But besides that, it was all right. We
Favorite artist?
favorite artist. I went there to go see Kendrick Lamar. Baby Tron was also there. He's a Detroit rapper. Saw him too. Um, but I mostly went there for Kendrick. Kanye was supposed to be there, but he
You pulled
canceled
a
last
Kanye?
minute. Yeah, he like canceled last minute, and then Kid Cudi went, and he got booed off stage, which I felt really bad for.
Why did he get booed? I saw something about that.
Um, I mean, like everybody was expecting Kanye, and then instead of him, it was Kid Cudi, and then everybody took their anger out on him, which he didn't deserve. But Kanye ended up coming out anyway, which is really fucked up. It is really fucked up what they did. They owe fucking Kid Cudi an apology.
After replacing his frenemy Kanye West as a headliner at Rolling Loud, Kid Cudi's headlining set was cut short after multiple water bottles were thrown at him. When the crowd was performing the fourth song of the set, when something hit him, a water bottle hit him in the face, yo, I will walk up the stage if you all throw one fucking thing up here. I will leave. I'll leave right now. Although West's performance was canceled days before the festival, he showed up during Little Dirk's set, where the duo performed Hot Shit.
Yeah, he didn't tell anybody. Nobody knew he was coming on, which is fucked up because Kid Cudi got all his shit. Anyway, Saturday, We went on a yacht, rented a yacht for a couple hours. That was fun. Got some jet skis. It was like an all-inclusive thing. That was really
That's
cool.
cool.
Um, Sunday, we went to the casino. Sunday after the concert, we went to the casino.
How was the
Um,
casino?
it was fun. It was really loud. Like they had what do you
Everything in
call,
Florida is like wet and loud, dude.
you know those like those live carnival performers who like juggle the torches. I don't know
Oh
what you
yeah,
call
yeah.
them, but they had those there, and for some reason they had this like these huge speakers on either side of them blasting, and I'm like, I'm just trying to gamble. Now I got this hanging over my shoulder. Whatever. I guess that's a Miami thing.
Dude, they love
Uh,
loud music.
I guess, yeah. I didn't really spend any money. I didn't spend that much money. Played a couple hands of blackjack, some little bit of Texas Hold'em. Um, didn't really win, but be like that. So, um, and then we just chilled for the rest of the day Sunday. Went to the beach. We were staying on a resort, so we had like a pool and like we were right on the beach. Went to the beach, chilled, and that's it. So, all in all, I give it a 7 out of 10 vacation.
7 out of 10.
Pretty solid.
I mean that's good though. Pretty
Hmm.
good. I'm glad that you got your little break in.
Yeah,
Especially no work, no school. It's fucking nice, dude.
I kind of needed that shit, dude. When I got home yesterday, I got home at like 5. It was like 4 or 5, and I literally slept 15 hours until this morning. That was pretty wild. I don't think I've ever slept that much in my life at one time.
That's so fucking funny.
I was so tired.
I mean, yeah, travel sucks in general. Like once you get home from vacation, it's like fucking sleep time.
Yeah.
Well, sort of related, but while you were gone on this channel, we've been
Uh,
talking about Cuba.
I saw that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The so I already told everybody, and for those that are watching right now, we're gonna just do a recap of where we are in Cuba up until this point. Mark is back with us, so we're gonna hear some commentary as well as have a discussion on some of the facts that I was able to find, some of the sources I looked at, and we're just gonna do an entire summary of the last 2 days, which would be early 1800s Cuba up until Batista cooing the government. Mark, how much about this do you know?
Um, Before, I don't really know a lot about Cuba. Well, besides um like transatlantic slave trade, sugar plantations. Besides that, I don't really know much about Cuba up until the revolution.
Okay, okay.
So yeah.
Um, I'm trying to think. Like the slave, so slaves is really important in the story. Um, but to be honest, I don't touch much on slavery. And the reason why I decided not to is because the entire point of this discussion is the USA's perspective of Cuba and why we started committing psyops, why we started doing operations that were completely in the interest of corporation and against the people, which is something that the USA has done time and time over again and again. And I just wanted to make it clear what the USA's perspective of Cuba was and why we treated them. So slavery is important to Cuba. I understand that, but there are several things that I have skipped over for time. Just I can't talk about every single month and year that's happened in Cuba, but at the same time, we're telling a story, right? And we're just explaining the USA's perspective. So, Mark, with that, you ready to hear the past 2 days? All this fucking research, dude.
Yeah, man. Hit me.
All right, man. It's long. This might be like a 35-minute just going back and forth. And for those of you that are out in chat, I'm probably gonna say this every 5 to 10 minutes. By all means, please let me know what you're thinking. All right, let us know. because we've already had this or I've already put the details out there. And now we're just gonna have this discussion with Mark. So 1818 is where we're gonna start the story at. And Cuba is an international port of trade. It's ran by Spain at the time. It's a place where slaves are dropped off. It's becoming a huge slave port. And 1823, John Quincy Adams is quoted stating that Cuba will most likely become an American or a United States territory by the end of the century. Which, to me, this was important because 200 years ago, we were already thinking about taking over Cuba. Like, the USA wasn't like fully built yet. USA had a ton of work to do, but with the Manifest Destiny, they just wanted to take over North America. By 1848, 1851, a revolution is attempted by this gentleman named Lopez. Now, Narisco Lopez was born in Argentina, grew to become a Spanish colonel, fled Cuba when the Spanish began to arrest Cuban revolutionaries. And the reason why he became a revolutionary was simply for the fact that he became an anti-imperialist. So he went to war with Cuba, realized that the Cuban people did nothing wrong, and he became a Cuban revolutionary. He believed in the Manifest Destiny, and he was under the mindset that the USA was meant to take over North America. So he recruited exiles all over the South to attempt to go to Cuba and take it over from the Spanish. At the time, Zachary Taylor, the president, put several setbacks in place so that Lopez was incapable of actually going over, getting in a boat and basically going there. So what Lopez did at this point is he started going from governor to governor, and he picked up support from the South. Mark, guess why the South agreed to take over Cuba?
When was this? What year was this?
This is right around 1850.
Slavery.
Well, besides slavery, more than that.
Sugar.
Senators.
Senators.
They wanted to make Cuba into a state so that there would be 2 pro-slavery senators.
Oh, well, fuck yeah, dude. Gerrymandering, even back
Isn't
in the
that
day.
fucking, dude, isn't that crazy?
Oh, I'm telling you, man, this shit runs deep, dude.
So so just so everybody understands, this is one of the biggest reasons why the South felt the need to secede, is because when they did try to go south to pro-slavery nations, they lost the war. They lost the fights. And later on, we're gonna find out that most of the people in these countries will literally revolt for if you take away any of their rights. And sometimes they're willing to deal with things, and sometimes they aren't, as a population, and we're gonna see that over time. Something also really cool about Lopez, which honestly I don't think Lopez was really that great of a guy. He went through the southern states trying to gain support to give Cuba their freedom. That way that the USA can literally infringe on the independence of Cubans, since it was there was indigenous Cubans as well as slaves there. And honestly, it didn't fucking matter which one you were. If you didn't have money, you were basically a slave. So everybody would have been fucked if the USA would have taken them, to put blunt. So Lopez wouldn't have really, I don't know if it would have been better or worse. I think that's hard to tell. But I do think that it's more natural for the USA to have been in charge of Cuba than Spain. I think that's a more fair point. So Lopez actually created the Cuban flag as it is today. And when he died in the revolution, he was carrying the flag. And that's why Cubans use the flag that he created to this day. I think that's pretty cool. Moving forward, let's see. 1954. We firmly believe that in the progress of human events, the time has arrived when the vital interests of Spain are as seriously involved in the sale as those of the U.S. in the purchase of the island, and the transaction will prove equally honorable to both nations. That's a speech given by President Pierce when he offered $100 million to Spain to buy Cuba. They planned to conquer Cuba if Spain declined, and the reason again was to add a slave state. This became known as the Ostend Manifesto because it was written in Ostend, Belgium. And literally the First World lost their minds. The USA had threatened Spain, and they said that they would conquer one of the Spanish territories, and immediately Spain, France, and England all denounced the manifesto, writing that the person that wrote this needs to resign immediately. Interestingly enough, the person that supposedly wrote it, the writer, his name was Sole, and he did resign. Truthfully, behind Sole, the person that most people believe to have actually written the Ostend Manifesto was James Buchanan, future president of the United States. Pretty fucking wild, huh?
It's all interconnected, man. We have a long history of fucking over every other country.
19 or I can say 19. I meant 18. 1868, 10-year war. What's interesting about this one is that the Cuban rich actually rise up and they free their slaves and they go to war with Spain. It lasts 10 years. Spain is slightly weakened, but ultimately Spain wins. There's a few more revolutions that occur, and eventually, at the end of the 19th century, a ship blows up. It becomes known as the Maine disaster. And the entire United States chants, "Remember to Maine, the hell with Spain." It's a slogan created that will eventually conclude in the supposed freedom of Cuba. Now, what's insane about this ship is that to this day, nobody fucking knows how it blew up. A naval investigation occurred when it exploded, and it was determined by this board that it was hit by an external mine. The problem with this is that this naval board was appointed by President McKinley, who it was in his entire interest, again, to get one of these to get Cuba to join with them. And we're not sure if we blew up our own ship or if it blew up on its own or if like Spain blew it up. Nobody knows. However, there's several studies that have been done that have proved that most likely it blew up on its own. It blew up from within. Sailors' firsthand observations say that it blew up on its own, that they never hit anything. Also, if they hit a mine, is that really the Spanish fault? It's just a weird.
This is some CIA dark ops shit before the CIA even existed.
So, anyways, this like is the what we use to join the war. And in 10 weeks, we win, sign a treaty, and all of a sudden we are now the proud owners of Guam, Puerto Rico, the Philippines, and temporary control of Cuba.
Yeah, get Mo.
So we're getting into the goody good. All right, 1902, the Cuban Republic is inaugurated. The U.S. military leaves, and Cuba is now a free nation. But at what cost? Of course, the USA wasn't just going to do this. And just for context, up until this point, the USA had become such a natural trade benefactor for Cuba that the Spanish knew that they were going to lose Cuba no matter what they did. It's the Americans would come over, they would invest in like hotels, they would buy crops, they were buying land, but it wasn't as much as what is about to happen. When the Cuban Republic is inaugurated, the USA basically forces them to sign the Platt Amendment into their constitution. And what this amendment does is it states that the USA can intervene in Cuban affairs at any time that they want to if they believe that US interests are being threatened. This amendment will cause severe issues over the next few decades. In 1903, 1904, as the as Cuba continues to put together a constitution, more treaties are signed, and these treaties give the U.S. cheaper access to tobacco and sugar, and it also gives us land in Cuba. This is how we actually obtain Guantanamo. Now, shortly after these treaties are signed and the Cuban inauguration, there's several revolutions that occur in Cuba, and all of them fail. A presidential candidate, Palma, rigs the election, causing a revolution, and the U.S. has to intervene immediately. The person that was running against Palma was Gomez. Now, what's interesting about this, and this occurs in 1906, Palma was the person that wrote all of those treaties that we just talked about into the Constitution. He was the president that said, hey, this is now part of our Constitution. So he's obviously an ally of the United States. To look at it any other way, I think would be foolish. However, he rigged the election against Gomez, and because there's several revolutions occurring in Cuba, the USA realizes that their interests are potentially going to be harmed. They may be destroyed. And because of this, they come in, they occupy Cuba for 3 years between 1906 and 1909 until Gomez is elected the president of Cuba, the same candidate that Palma rigged it against. So immediately you can see that the USA is willing to stab any ally in the back as long as they're keeping the people under control. Remember, control, and their assets are under control, because it isn't so much the people, it's just making sure that the people don't destroy the shit that the USA bought.
Fuck
So
yeah, dude. Banana Republic, baby.
I totally want to talk about the Banana Wars. So 1909 and 1925, we continue to intervene. We send military over there. We kill several Cubans during each occupation, and so does the Cuban military. One of these interventions was due to protests and uprisings by Afro-Cubans. And Afro-Cubans are basically slaves that were indoctrinated into the Cuban culture, and they created their own culture. It's known as Afro-Cubans. Several were killed by the Cuban army and the U.S. military, and there's estimates that of up to 6,000 Afro-Cubans were killed by the Cuban and U.S. military forces. And this was because Afro-Cubans were still being treated unfairly, unjustly, and they were being treated worse than a Cuban that had a different skin color, to put bluntly. So, Mark, any questions up to this point?
Nope. Sounds like business as usual for the U.S.
We're about to get. This is it. You ready?
I'm so ready, dude. Are we talking? Are we getting into the banana wars?
We don't touch banana wars. Not for Cuba.
Oh, okay.
So let's just bring some clarity up until 1925, because this is the reason why this is all important at this here is because all these interventions have a major impact on the Cuban mindset and the way that they see each other. If you continuously shit all over people, they're going to group up together and want to revolt. There's no other way of saying it. And the United States did not do a good job at handling this. Not only were they assholes, but they were fucking like really mean about it. They killed so many fucking people just to protect their land. They treated these people like shit. So let's just talk about certain things that have happened. Few Cubans became ultra rich while most suffered and had little to eat. Education wasn't important since people were only good as the labor they could provide. Cuba had become a different type of slave state. Their country had become the USA's playground, and it was basically another asset for the United States. Havana actually becomes known as Vegas before Vegas. And if you remember that guy, Palma, the gentleman that rigs the election, well, during the 10-year war, he consistently called out for the U.S. to interfere and help their Cuban neighbors. So he was the first Cuban president, and he was open arms for the United States to come in and help out. And when he signs all of these treaties into place, basically, the United States, the corporations just start buying up land, and they start building more and more on this land. And it isn't the people of Cuba that are benefiting from this. It is the United States citizen that went over there and bought the land. They continued slavery. They didn't just enslave the African Americans, they enslaved the Cubans, which is why I said earlier, everybody was only good as their labor. And you have basically Cubans and Afro Cubans all in one population being enslaved. And there's just these constant revolution over the next 2 to 3 decades. Now, just for some context of what happens in the Cuban economy, especially because World War One is right around the corner, World War One sets off an economic surge for Cuba. People are forced to work, and their work came to no economic profit since the prices eventually crash with a decade of peaking. So what this means, and this is where the economic nerd in me, this is the biggest thing I care about. I'm an economic major. Um, you could imagine that the sugar prices, right, were set at a standard level for X amount of years. All of a sudden, a war hits, right? And when this war hits, the sugar price would go up because all of the trade members of Europe can no longer provide sugar. And that's exactly what happened. Where is it? So the sugar went up to about 22.5 cents when after World War One, and before the war, it was around 2.5 cents. During the war, the USA knew that there was such a high demand for sugar that they actually put a price control onto sugar, forcing it to be sold at 4.5 cents. Remember those treaties we talked about earlier? They immediately came into play during World War One. It's how we got sugar for so cheap. Which is why when the war ended and it went up to 22.5 cents, Cubans, the ultra rich in Cuba, were dancing in the streets. And this became known as the Dance of the Millions. And if you want to look it up, just look up Cuba Dance of the Millions, and you will see how much growth occurred for corporate assets in Cuba while the people continue to suffer through this entire economic prosperity. Since this is short, dude, it's fucking insane.
The Hershey, what was his name? The founder of Hershey's built a company town in Cuba, I think around this time, and he built one in Brazil as well. And they sold, like, the reason the price went up is because Europe couldn't supply sugar anymore because of the war, and they would sell all their chocolates to American soldiers, and the American soldiers there would like share chocolate with like local Europeans, and then Europe got a taste of it, and they were like, "Yo, we like this shit." So then they started buying. So it just added to it.
So I'm looking at it now. Um, Hershey began to acquire land in 1916. Um, the war disrupted the international flow of sugar, especially beet sugar, which was grown in Europe. So Cuba became a sugar emporium, to put bluntly. And he spent Hershey, Mr. Hershey, Mr. Milton Hershey, spent
Mr.
more and more
Hirsch.
time in Cuba, the 1920s and 30s, purchasing several mills, and he named a city called Central Hershey. Central Hershey becomes the flagship of his holdings. Um, in this city, I guess you would call it, there was places to live, stay. He had 5 sugar mills, peanut oil, agave plant, his own electric plants, his own railroad. This motherfucker went hard there. Okay, there's no other way of saying it. He built an electric railroad between the major ports. So, like things like that, you can see. Yes, that's good usually for a corporation, but it's for an American corporation. So the raw sugar, the raw product is being taken from the Cubans and just absolutely upselled across the world. The profit, the true profit of this commodity is going to the USA. It's going to Hershey. It's not going to Cuba. The Cuban people don't see any of this. The only people in Cuba that got rich off of this is the original landowners. And even they're getting fucked. It isn't like they're getting like a ton of money for this land. They're getting good enough money where in Cuba it's great. And just to be fair to Hershey, in his little like town, there was free public schools. and many of the same amenities in Pennsylvania existed in Cuba. So this was a good job to get in Cuba, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, remember, we're leaving this up to a single person who's eventually going to leave, which is what he does. He pulls out of Cuba.
Fuck Hershey, dude. This is why I'm against company towns. Everyone thinks, oh, they're so cool. No, dude, fuck that. Fuck company towns.
So there's a bunch of scrapbook in here. So just so everybody knows, at the end of this, we're gonna make an actual video, YouTube video, and we're gonna use all these pictures and pictures and images and videos, put it all together, and come up with an actual story. Right now, we're on Twitch so that we can have a conversation, we could talk about it, and we could learn together. Where was it? So Wall Street Journal writes in May, the Paseo del Prado was packed with cars like Fifth Avenue, New York. That was in June. I'm sorry, not May. It was in June of 1920. December of 1920, the price of sugar will drop from 22.5 cents to roughly 3 cents. And this is why it's called the Dance of the Millions. Dollars were pouring into Cuba. Cuba's hit with loads of money, but they're also hit with this debt from all of these things that they're trying to build. And they can't continue to afford this debt. And this is where one of, if you don't know, one of the most controversial leaders of Cuba, Machado, rises from. He rises because as sugar stabilizes at a higher price point than what it was before World War One. Although it was worse than that peak, it was still better than what it used to be. And there was still an opportunity to gain more money. Let's see. Where are we in this? Right here. Right. So what's interesting about Machado is he wins presidency in, I think it's 1924, and the prices are okay, economic systems okay, nothing's like failing or miserable. Just to remember, a Great Depression's right around the corner. So his decision is that while things are okay, let's start taxing the US and the capital investments while boosting tourism. That way more money could start flooding into the country. But over time, in 1928, when he reruns for president, he begins to start, showing his little dictator. There's economic woes. Students of university is speaking out against him. And Machado immediately fires back by expelling the leaders of the university, and he starts increasing the amount of people that are against him. Just for starters, he did win a popular vote in 1928. However, this was an illegal presidential election. He shouldn't have even ran. He tried to change basically what the limits were on presidents, and because so many people voted for him, he was easily taken in as a president. Now, what's kind of fucked up about all of this is that one of Machado's electoral opponents was Julio Antonio Mella. He's a political activist that fought for universal education and the modernization of education. He opposed Machado and founded the Cuban Communist Party. This is a Moscow-directed party, which, remember, Machado was popular in Cuba until 1928, and with a potential communist party, of course Machado disbands the University of Havana and basically all of the leaders and arrests the members of this Cuban Communist Party. And the United States is looking at this saying, oh, dude, like, take care of this shit, right? They don't care that Machado went illegal. They just care that there's no communism and that the USA can continue getting rich off of the land. So one of the members that are arrested is Mella, the person that we were talking about before. Mella escapes to Mexico City because he starts to fear for his life when he's released from prison, and he becomes a Cuban Marxist revolutionary, writing in journals and newspapers. And he even attempts at one point to overthrow Machado with other exiles in Mexico. But he's assassinated in 1929 by unknown parties. Now, in Cuba, under Fidel, they blame Machado to this day, and others have blamed the USSR because Mela's girlfriend at the time was a known Soviet operative. Some have even blamed Italy because there was an Italian assassin that's pictured with Mela at the time. No matter what, this assassination, if you want to call it that, of Mela causes a spark across Cuba. This is 1 year after Machado won, and it's 1929. Great Depression is starting to settle in, and things aren't looking good, right? Whoa. So, violent confrontations begin all over Cuba, and it's between students and the police. And on the first day of class, September 30th, 1930, police guard a university, and students come up with a plan that they're going to march against these police, and they're going to try to make it become violent. The students are successful, it becomes violent, and the students are beaten. Basically, they get wrecked. There's no other way of putting it. One of the students, Rafael Trejo Gonzalez, dies from his injuries. And this is the beginning of the end for Machado. Nationally, this can't be covered up. Nationally, everyone is hearing how the students got their asses beat by the police and how Machado is a full-blown dictator. Remember, being expelled from their leadership roles at the University of Havana, with the students now being beaten, with Machado putting down some insurrections in his country through violence and not hearing what needed to happen. This led to several uprisings all across the country. And the USA cares about one thing, especially during the Great Depression: keeping our assets from harm's way. Now, what happens from this point forward is, then this is the ending of today, what we're going to talk about today, just as a summary. This is how Batista became in charge. So Machado's military and police, they instill fear all across Cuba, and the U.S. feels like it's time to intervene. With so much uprising, their interests are in jeopardy. So they send Ambassador Wells to mediate and come up with a provisional government to replace Machado. This was in May 1933. In August, that provisional government enters. Cespedes is the new president, no longer Machado. In September, a coup d'etat occurs by General Batista. So there's like a regime change and then a regime change. Oh, and by the way, in 100 days, there's going to be another regime change. This is this is a scary road. I don't know how else to put it. And it all happens because the U.S. didn't think Batista would be able to coup Machado or Cespedes, and the belief was that they would just be able to get power. Now, where are you? The reason why the way that all of this happens is that, looking at my notes, the way all of this happens is basically the students are pissed off. They're angry at Machado, and they want nothing to do with Cespedes because that's an American government, and they no longer want the United States involved in their business. Batista, he's an extremely important character, and just some history on him. He wasn't born in a rich family. He was born to laborers. He worked as a tailor. He worked on railroads. He worked on sugar. He did a lot of work all across the country of Cuba. He came from a humble upbringing. He was a teacher and a soldier as well. And his entire identity was survival. How can I make my country endure no matter what? He didn't care if the USA was involved. He didn't care what had to happen as long as his country endured, is what he said or what he acted like. However, over time, he would become a ruthless dictator that was one of the largest. It's most like, to me, it is the most fucked up period in all of Cuban history. I don't think there's any other way of saying it. And just to put it like context onto this, when Batista did win or basically when he was successful in coupping, there was a 5 president government that was put into place. And this 5 president government it lasts only 10 days until they vote for one of the presidents, Grau, to become the next president. So again, the 5 presidents did a regime change into one president. Long story short, Grau is now the president of Cuba. Batista becomes the leader of the military. And the USA is super fucking confused. They don't know what Batista's agenda is. They don't know what to do with this. So they have Wells, the mediator, the ambassador, start speaking to Batista to figure out what they can do. Batista is offered a job for the United Fruit Company. Batista also states that he wants to reinstate Cespedes, which is confusing because he just cooed Cespedes. And Batista is stating to the USA that he wants them to be involved. And with the US not happy with what's going on in Cuba, they're obviously looking for a way to continue profiting from the country while also keeping the people in check. And Batista starts to appear as the person that can do that. He's ruthless. Anyone that partakes in the uprising gets murdered. Anyone that doesn't want to agree with a power sharing arrangement, which is basically like a mafia agreement, got murdered. And was it that severe? At times, yes. At that times, what I'm saying, literally, Batista was that ruthless. And other times, he wasn't. Other times, it was much more calm. Now, we're going to start getting into what happened the last days of Grau's president, when Batista will eventually get the power from the United States government and takes over. So, Mark, are you ready for the last thing?
I'm so ready, dude.
What do you think so far?
Just again, just the United States, just doing what the United States does,
Your commentary was so missed.
I'm happy that you missed me, man. I miss you too.
So, Batista's in charge of the military. Grau's is the president. In 100 days, there's going to be another government. So we went from Machado, right? Machado's one. After Machado, we get Cespedes. After Cespedes, we get a Pentarchy. After Pentarchy, we get Grau. After Grau, we're going to get a new government. That's 5 regime changes literally in 7 months. I don't know if any country has ever gone through more turbulent times. Do you?
I'm sure there's another South American country that's had worse
Uh,
because of the United States. I would like that.
yeah, that is true. You make a good point. So let's get into it. So Grau's president, and the USA says, "Hey, you're not legitimate to us. We don't see you as a real president." And Grau is like, "Well, what the fuck, guys? Like, you know, like I'm the president. This is what was voted on by our Pentarchy." USA fights back, says, "No, you're not the president." And Batista, when he's talking to Wells, it becomes apparent that he believes the US is required for Cuba to be successful. Now, Grau doesn't have the same belief. He believes in Cuban autonomy. He attempts to create an 8-hour workday, a minimum wage. He nationalizes the labor. He creates unions. He creates price reductions for daily goods that are necessities. And he actually attempts to lower utilities across the country. But these are all good things.
No, you can't be doing that.
These are all good things, right? And he did all this in 100 days, by the way. In 100 days, this is everything that he set out to do, and he's actually successful. Grau had the bans for so many American companies, and with Cuba again as their playground and corporations flooding in, the Cubans' lives were no better. And he believed that the Cuban corporation should pay the United States corporation should pay for Cubans' lives to become better. So Grau, one of the first things he does, he dismisses the president of Cuban National Sugar due to the president being a foreigner, and he instills a Cuban national into that role. And then the U.S. electric company, Electric Bond and Share, refuses to cut the electric rates in Cuba. He sends Batista and the military to occupy all of the property in Cuba, which forces Electric Bond and Share to fold. And there's a 30% discount given to every single household across Cuba. So Grau's doing good things. He's a good guy, I would say, from what we hear. Mark, what do you think?
So far all good. I actually don't know a lot about him, so this is that like dark spot, that blank spot in my Cuba knowledge set.
He's only president for
So,
100 days. So,
oh, okay. Well, maybe that's why.
but you know
But
what's crazy, Mark?
so far all good things. What's crazy?
He's gonna become president again in like 20 years.
Good for
He's
him, man.
he's gonna get cooed and then become president again.
Good for him, man.
Isn't that crazy? And like he becomes president under like a dictator. Like he's way different when he takes over next time.
What year is this?
We're in 1933.
Oh, okay. So we're not at the cool part yet. Okay.
To me, dude, I'm about to tell you a story. So what I'm about to tell everybody here, this is all of the telegrams that the mediator, the ambassador, Wells, sent to the Secretary of State in the United States between October of 1933 and January of 1934. And that's where we're going to end today. So this is the story. Are you ready for this shit?
Here.
October 23rd, 1933. Wells writes to the Secretary of State about Grau's initiative to compromise with Batista and opposing parties. Wells claims the Cuban government is willing to open their doors to every party that is uprising currently in Cuba, but Grau will remain president. He wants to be the president. Batista rejects this idea immediately, saying we can bring more people into the government, but Grau is not the one to become president. Remember, Batista doesn't believe Grau is going to appeal to the United States, and because of that, Batista is anti-Grau. There's no other way of saying it. Every few hours, more of the story will be told by Wells, and over the next coming days, things are going to battle that occurs in Havana. It's at the hotel in Havana. Let me look it up real quick. But essentially, what happens is that when Batista takes over, he's not recognized as the true leader of the military. And prior military members all are stationed basically at Hotel Nacional of Cuba. And there's a war that occurs between Batista and the old chief. Eventually, Batista wins, and it's a fucking shit show. Like, there's just bullets and bombs going off constantly. And it's a fucked up site. What's crazy is that Wells is actually staying at that hotel, which is why Wells is starting to speak to the Secretary of State saying, hey, shit's going on down here. So a couple weeks later, when the telegrams received, it's like, hey, we're in trouble. Like, things are happening and things are starting to move a lot more quickly. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe another coup, maybe communism. The USA needs control, so they're fearful of this. So Wells meets with Batista, and Batista fears for his life because he thinks that the students are trying to assassinate him, which they are. And when I say the students, I'm talking about Grau's government. Grau was one of the Pentarchy presidents. The Pentarchy was created from the University of Havana. So when I speak of the students, I'm talking about of the Grau administration. And when they're having this talk, Wells and Batista, it's understood that Batista is a friend. So Wells writes that Batista doesn't agree with Grau's proposal, and there's a potential that terrorist groups are going to happen in Cuba, which is literally what occurs. All of these groups that are against Grau or against the coup, they start to break out into these factions and they start bombing and shooting across the country. Maybe not so much in the rural areas, but in Havana, it becomes pretty severe. So the situation is getting out of hands, and Wells is not mediating in a way the USA had hoped for. They thought that this would be quick. They're just a bunch of Cubans, just go down there, make it quick, make it fix. They don't know the difference. Obviously, they do. Obviously, these are human beings. Obviously, they care about their lives. The USA had not planned for this to happen. So, the student government, they begin to talk about leaving the country because they're becoming more fearful that they're going to lose their lives. They're scared of the United States getting involved. They're scared of Batista cooing them with the military. Wink, wink is what eventually happens. Kind of both things happen. And they're just scared, right? So, October 26th, proposed next president by Batista wakes up to a large bomb explosion at his residence. Batista meets with the political parties that oppose Grau, coming to an agreement that Grau needs to resign, and Medieta will become the next president. So what's important about this is that Batista has already proved that all these insurrectionists will unite underneath Batista. Within a day, literally one fucking day, this general, or colonel, sorry, was able to unite all or the majority of these terrorist groups, something that Grau was incapable of doing. And Wells sees this and immediately understands that this is our guy. This is our puppet master. So the groups argue over the next government for days. Wells is part of every conversation, sending telegrams to the Secretary of State 5 to 6 times a day. October 29th, he writes, I am continuously urging upon all the necessity for a peaceful solution and the fatal results which are bound to occur if through conspiracies the army is split up into factions. Now, what he's basically saying is that shit's about to hit the fan and we need help. He goes on to say, the census of opinion, I'm glad to say, is against revolution and against a coup d'etat, but the latter is definitely a possibility. If an agreement on the basis of Mendieta or upon the basis of the Ortiz plan is not reached, and the Ortiz plan is basically just the way the government's organized under Batista, he fears what will happen next. So what do? November 2nd, 9 bombs go off in Havana, 1 in a police station. Automobiles start to do drive-bys into the presidential palace. Shootings can be heard throughout the night. This will become a common occurrence for the rest of Grau's presidency. Grau requests a meeting with Batista the following day, but Grau is denied. On the 4th, Grau's entire office hands him their resignations as they fear for their lives. This forces Grau to write his resignation as well. But, you ready for this? You fucking ready for this, Mark? You ready?
Yeah, what's up?
So, he wrote his resignation. He's saying, hey, I'm done. A false report is ran by a Cuban newspaper claiming the USA and Batista are working together and Marines will be arriving soon to take over Cuba. A mutiny breaks out and Grau immediately rescinds his resignation. It's literally been 2 fucking weeks since the first telegram, and it's quite intense, as you can see. And it's all coming from Wells telegrams. It's like he wrote a movie or a book, whatever you want to say. This is real time, and it's just insane to me. All of this, and remember, Grau, the guy that they're trying to get out of there, is going to become the president in 20 years. He's going to be the president again. And also, the Marines that they're talking about, yeah, the USA sent ships of fucking military in case shit really got so bad that they felt like their crops, their fucking cash crops, were going to go on fire. So yeah, they did send the military. It wasn't a lie. It's not a false report. Like, Wells is saying, hey, this is false. And I wonder if, like, the Secretary of State at the time or if the president is just like, yeah, we did do that, but just never said anything. Because there's nothing coming back stating, like, hey, yeah, we did send Marines over. So, where are we? So, November 6th, we started on October 23rd. After the University of Havana makes it clear that they cannot be controlled by Grau, and now they are angry at Grau, and they are creating their own factions. Grau not only loses face, but so does Wells, as he writes, student paper Alma Mater yesterday morning carried a front page editorial demanding my immediate withdrawal from Cuba on the ground that I was an envoy of Wall Street, that I was conspiring to establish a government in Cuba which would obey orders from government, and that I was engaging in preventing a Cuban delegation from reaching Montevideo to amass. Like, we're literally talking about 2 weeks. All of this has happened. As you can see, shit's crazy. Like, shit's really crazy. And remember, the city's basically in anarchy, so Wells can't really leave. There's moments when he can leave, and there's moments when he can't. And there's moments when you can fly somebody in and moments when you cannot. So it all depends on what's going on in the geopolitical atmosphere, right? Batista does start to take over more control. And as this happens and the city is taken over more, it isn't so chaotic. And Grau realizes he has lost complete control and he starts to execute opposition forces. So now Grau is showing his little dictator as well. November 9th, after bombardment lasting 2 hours, a red cross was hoisted on Altara's fortress. Now, this is just context of the person that the USA is now backing. Batista's soldiers, however, continue to fire with artillery and from a gunboat upon it. A white flag has now been raised, yet Batista orders his men to continue firing upon the fortress. A white flag means surrender. Batista shot through a surrender flag. Strongman policy. If you were against him, you weren't going to live very long. So, shit has gotten bad at this point. November 13th, Wells asked for the president to save him. And I'm not even kidding. It's been almost like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And Wells writes directly to the president, I feel it is very desirable that I have an opportunity of discussing the situation personally with the president and with the department. And for that purpose, I suggest I be authorized to return to Washington within the next few days. There has been such a virulent propaganda of absurd and entirely baseless charges directed against me by the agitators close to Grau. The president responds, and they meet in Alabama, not in D.C., and Wells isn't given everything he wanted, but the president needs to understand what's going on with American assets. We don't know what happened in that conversation, but what we can imagine is that because of the result that's about to happen, the president and the United States agreed Batista was the better leader. Batista will get the backing of the USA, and Cuba will literally become a city filled of gambling, prostitution, which isn't a bad thing, but like it's what kind of people were forced to in Cuba. It became basically what was why it was called the Vegas before Vegas. It was a sin city. A few days later, Batista goes to Wells and apologizes for any impact his revolution has had on the USA. Batista lets Wells know this is the ending of the Grau regime, and I'm sorry for any disruptions that we've caused for you and your people. Machado caused most of this, right? Remember, the president that put a provisional president was Cespedes, that was then couped. He took on all this debt when the sugar prices were dropping. Then there's the Great Depression, and the USA can no longer afford to help out Cuba. And not really help them out, but put any money in or buy any of their crops. And there's nobody else to turn to. And this is something that's going to happen with Fidel as well. And that's the only reason why I'm bringing this up. Because later on, Fidel is going to be in the same situation. And rather than let the Cuban people fail, he's going to go to the USSR. So that's the only reason why I'm bringing it up. Because Machado had a similar issue where the USA, their economy went to shit. They could no longer support Cuba in the way that they were. And it led to the people uprising, which is something that Fidel had a much better handle. So Batista slaughtered the opposition, played favorites with the USA, and Grau's group saw this. The students saw this, which is why they wanted to assassinate him. And they wanted to assassinate him for two basic reasons. He betrayed the revolution, and he was working with the USA. What's interesting is that Grau also asked for the USA to help, which this is pretty crazy to me because the students wanted to kill Batista for working with the Americans. However, their own leader was working with the Americans who were trying to. He wanted to be seen as a legitimate president. By the end of this, Grau would eventually hand in his resignation, and Batista would now become the puppet master for the Mendieta agency. And when I say Batista killed hundreds of people, I'm not saying that lightly. And the USA basically sanctioned this and backed it. The USA did nothing to stop it. And there was even times when countries like Argentina wanted to help Cuba, wanted to bring control. And the USA said, no, let's let this happen naturally. But of course they fucking said that. They had Batista in their back pocket. They already knew that Batista was going to become the next president. So it's crazy to me all of the manipulation and disruption that the USA has done to this country up until this point. But we are now at the Batista regime. And there's only 2 more regimes that we're going to talk about for the rest of history until we get into PSYOPs. Tomorrow, we will talk about the Batista regime. If we don't get through all of it tomorrow, we'll finish on Thursday. And if we do, we'll start talking on Fidel on Thursday. Thank you for watching. That's all for Cuba right now. Mark, anything from you?
Next time you take a bite of a banana or eat some chocolate, this is the history behind it. So, you know, that's all I really gotta say.
A little off topic. For anybody who's a military veteran out there, this is fucking wild. I'm gonna show my screen. All right, Mark, I don't know if you're ready for this.
So, bro,
I'm about to show you a fucking American hero, bro. When I say he's a hero, like, I was like basically forced to learn every fucking Medal of Honor this man won. Like, that's how important he was to the Marine Corps. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a Marine Corps veteran, and this is someone that I had to learn about. And what I also found out is that this motherfucker is an anti-capitalist. He wrote a book called War is a Racket.
Oh, yeah.
So let's
man.
just get into this real quick. Just really fucking quick. In 1933, he became involved in a controversy known as the business plot when he told a congressional committee that a group of wealthy industrialists were planning a military coup to overthrow FDR, with Butler selected to lead a march of veterans to become dictator, similar to fascist regimes. The individual involved I never even knew this happened. This is completely off topic. That's crazy. I didn't know that they were going to try to coup FDR. Anyways, Butler becomes an outspoken critic of America, the United States, and its foreign actions and wars, such as those in which he had been involved, including large American corporations and other imperialist motivations behind U.S. wars. After retiring from the service, he became a political advocate, speaking at meetings organized by veterans, pacifists, and church groups. Dude, is he a bad guy? What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
He slaughtered probably thousands, bro.
Do I blame him personally or do I blame the government? That's a tough one.
Well, Shang blames him.
I blame him to a certain extent, yeah.
I blame him too, but I feel like he really did try to make it right.
I still feel like I don't know if he was ever like held accountable, but I still think he should have been.
Fuck no, dude. This is like way back then.
No.
Man. But that's all I want to talk about today. I'm ready to play some video games.
Some video games.
Are you prepared?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Oh, dude, hold on. I just realized I got really good news for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, what's up?
Did you sign up for the Hyenas beta?
Yeah.
I'm allowed to give 2 people access.
Fuck yeah, dude. Can I get access?
Oh wait, why is it sharing this? Whoa, dude, look at my inception, dude.
Yeah, dude. You wanna, sauce me one of those access codes or whatever?
Hold on. Cause Shirley's gonna do it too. You signed up, right?
Yeah.
Did you accept the NDA?
No. Unless it was part of the sign up process, I don't remember.
Yeah, you probably did. And then did you link your Steam account?
No. Dude, I don't remember. I might have.
Just, you gotta double check.
What's it called? What was the like company? I forgot.
Dude, you're breaking up. I don't know if it's me, but
Hello, friend.
hey there.
No.
Hello, hello. Check, check. Marky Mark. Let's go. Give me my fucking gold. Mark. Mark. Oh man, where'd he go? Dude, you don't even have a fucking account. Oh. Let's do
Choose
it.
your character.
Let's all fight fair, and this should be fun.
Be Superman.
Prepare yourselves.
You got nothing on my stretch
Easy.
powers.
Easy. Watch this.
Here I come.
Match point. Blue team.
I totally forgot I could fucking jump just now.
Now back in action.
James Baxter.
Dude.
Horsey.
Slice and dice.
Bob.
James Baxter.
Heads up, dude.
What the fuck?
Byron. On it.
Boom shot, man.
No.
Gotcha.
Damn it.
Going up.
Victory.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. GG's, dude.
Pleasure was all mine.
Continue?
Cool. Multiversus. Nice. There we go.
Choose your character.
I really don't want to be Superman, dude. Like the Iron Giant. These are reindeer, dude. Mark.
Prepare yourselves.
You made me fight that thing. You kind of
Marine
looks like
dog.
Scooby. Banana peppers.
Hello?
What's up, dude? What happened?
Yo. I was in the bathroom. Sorry. What's going on? You still streaming?
Yeah. Fuck.
Want fries with this?
Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Dude, I'm a reindeer dog. By the way, you need to create an account.
Here comes the
The
hell.
thing you're playing? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I suck at these games, dude.
Dude, die. Oh my god. I died?
Match point. Red team. Match point. Blue team.
Hey, quit bouncing on me, man.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. You're doing great, you're doing great. Come on, little doggy dog. You look like a food pushing fairy. Dude, I know. It's horrible. But you know what? I'm winning. So fuck it. Oh my god, that was a mistake. Fuck you, Shaggy.
No.
I don't know what you said. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. I'm getting fucked on now. I died. I fucking died. GG's. Oh, man.
I have to create a Warner Bros. Games account.
Bro, they got you by your balls, bro. There's not much you could do.
I guess you should have had a strategy besides
Like every
just being
company
adorable,
has like
man.
some sort of like gaming account or some shit.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying at this point. Dude, this is loud. Dude, what's fucking annoying is like
Choose your character.
there's not many characters I can pick. Dude, you could be LeBron James. Why did they do this? So they have some like cool heroes. I don't know. Like some of them are cool and some of them are fucking weird.
This is made by the people who make Fortnite because it looks very similar.
I mean Epic? I don't know if they made it. Are you almost done with the tutorial so we can play together?
This is
As long
tutorial.
as I'm standing, you can count on me.
Hurry up.
Just invite me. Invite me.
Wait, oh fuck. No, I found a match, so GG's. Wonder Woman versus Superman in the Batcave. See what happens. Well, the game isn't that bad, I guess.
Prepare yourself.
Dude, it's sweaty though, mouse and keyboard. Saying that right now.
Yeah, I'm not playing mouse and keyboard. Fuck that.
Oh,
I'm
you aren't?
playing... No, fuck that.
Oh, I am.
I'm Finn.
Dude, I want to play one of these games in like VR.
Fingers crossed you actually present
We should pull out the VR this weekend.
Okay.
Ow.
Going up. Here we go. Taking it to the sky. Watch yourself.
Oh my god, stop. Why am I just getting shield bashed? Oh, what the fuck? Dodge. Oh my god, dodge. I fucking suck. Why do I keep missing that? Whatever. Fuck.
I am fucking Velma up.
No. Oh, I died! Dude, again.
Red team. Ugh, magic is always a doozy.
Out of my way.
Match point.
I'm frozen.
Blue team.
Huh?
Oh, dude, I just got fucked.
Oh, peace out.
I see my target.
god, dude. I'm a fucking trash can. Oh, I won. Oh my god. GG, let's go. Take that, nerd. I don't know what I just did. I just flew around. It felt unfair. Fuck it. 2-0 with Superman.
Continue.
Mark, you ready?
Hold on.
Yeah, you ready?
Playing a game.
I'm ready.
Playing a game. Fuck off, Dalma.
Choose your character.
Oh no. Oh, I just
How
got
many?
kicked
I
off.
have 530. Can't buy anything with that. God, dude. How much is Iron Giant? Oh, God. How do I earn? What's this? What do I got over here? It'll take fucking years.
Oh, we won. Yeah.
Let me invite you. Invited. Oh, Mark, are you watching the stream, by the way?
No.
Dude, you always have to watch the stream.
I'm playing a game. How can I watch and play?
You don't just leave it on in the background. Son.
Tell me what the play is.
What kind of friend are you?
Error cannot join game. What?
Hold on, I got you. Try now. What's going on?
Are you?
Were you Sapphire Yuzu?
No. Maybe? I don't know.
Click top left career. What does it say?
Are you Capital Punch?
Yeah.
Top left?
Dude, why are you Sapphire Yuzu?
I don't. Where do I see my name?
How are you
Where?
LeBron James? Did you pay for that?
Oh, I am Sapphire. What the fuck's my
I'll
name?
do my best.
Oh. LeBron James is locked. I can be Superman, this thing, or Finn. I'm gonna be
That's
Finn.
the poo pushing fairy. Cowboy Davis. I got you. You can be Finn?
Hey, you can be Finn.
Bro, I'm scared of Taz. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm absolutely terrified of this man. Like, he listens to my soul, and I just immediately know. GG's. How do you ready up? You have perks?
I have one perk.
How do you put perks on?
Prepare
It's like a
yourself.
perk selection screen. I don't know.
Dude, I must be doing this all fucked. I think Shirley just finished her thing. Might hop on like Minecraft or some shit. Overwatch.
Oh, the Overwatch 2 beta's over.
Yeah, 4 ring outs.
Come on, Batman. You know how this ends.
Fuck.
Heating up.
Dude, Batman is fucking kicking my dick. Bro, Batman is kicking my dick hole.
Bro, why are you
Oh,
dying
I-
so much?
Get rid of Batman.
What do you mean get rid of?
I mean, fucking hit him out. You know.
Clear the way.
Fuck off, Batman. Yes. Fuck off, Batman. Nice.
Anti-Superman plan B.
Dude, you're one away from dying.
Red team.
Back in action.
Kill Taz if we can. Fuck.
Got my eye on you.
Fuck. Mark, don't die. Taz is low. Taz is low. We kill Taz. I slowed down Batman.
No.
No way.
Yep.
You died 3 fucking times, Mark.
Sorry.
That
And the
was a
first
good
2
fight,
times,
Superman.
I was
You
so
should give it a
confused.
rest till the next one.
Rematch?
Yes.
Let's go!
Fuck you. Best of 3. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. We're gonna fuck you in the ass, Batman.
Whoa,
Tell him,
whoa.
Mark.
Choose
Tell him, Mark.
your character.
Yeah, fuck you, Batman.
Yeah.
It's fun again.
As long as I'm standing, you can count on me.
There's so much shit. Oh. You receive extra jump after hitting an enemy while in the air. Something like that. Your team deals 5% increased damage with melee attacks on the ground. Cool. Let's go. What the fuck him up, Mark?
Prepare yourself.
Mark, you just need a warm up, right?
Yeah.
One day it'll start.
I put in the time, I'ma make you mine.
You could start.
Get ready to eat my sword! Everything on it!
Let's go. They're both low, dude. Batman's fucked. No, he's not fucked.
Nice.
Whoa, yes!
Cake like burrito!
Oh, Jesus.
Batman out.
Got you, bitch.
Oh.
Don't worry, I got you, I think.
I'm coming!
Get the fuck out of here.
Blue
Let's
team.
go.
Anti-Superman plan B.
Taz. Let's just get Taz out of here. Yeah, this with the double as well.
I'll give you that one.
I'm feeling all like inspired. Game on!
What did we just do to him?
GG's, yeah?
Victory!
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. 1-1.
That was good.
Good shit.
I like that.
You gave me a real run for my money that time, Bruce.
Play again? Okay!
Let's just be clear. Holy shit, dude. They did not do well that round.
Choose your character.
I wish I could be Batman. These motherfuckers paid money, huh?
They're probably just high ranked. Unless you do have that.
Let's Let's all fight fair, and this should be fun.
We're in Scooby's Haunted Mansion? Fuck yes. Oh, dude, I wonder.
You don't have any perks? I'm surprised. You're higher level than me.
I think that perk that you have is mine.
Oh, maybe.
Prepare yourself.
The Wildcat Brawler? Because I have that, but it won't let me put it out. Or maybe only one of us can put it up? I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, it gives the 5% to both of us anyway, so
Oh, so yeah.
doesn't
It's
matter.
probably yours. It's Scooby. Check it. I was saying that you should play. You brought me food? Fuck yeah. Oh wait,
I'll
these
eat
guys are
you
talking
without
mega
food
shit though.
tonight.
Look, we're in Scooby's Haunted Mansion. And you could be like Shaggy and shit. Dude, Taz is getting fucked.
Dude, I'm getting fucked.
Are you really? Wait, no, dude, we're fucking him up. Don't worry about it. Just continue fucking with Taz. You okay over there, dude?
Coming through.
No, Mark!
Bro, save me!
Watch your head.
Thank you so much. Dude, Shirley just came in to save the fucking day with some food. She was taking in a jam. Mark, I'm gonna die. Oh my god.
Special delivery.
Let's go. Dude, I got this one move on fucking pack. Jump. There you go.
Here we go.
That's, dude, we're doing great. We're doing great. Keep it up. Batman, or Taz. Either one, dude. They're both pretty low.
Watch out. Coming at you.
Nice.
I got Batman. Oh yeah, you got Taz. Good shit. I'm in trouble. Good shit. Oh, we're both gonna die here, which is okay. We just gotta be careful after. Let's focus on Taz, dude. He's low enough. If we team up on Taz, we'll win.
Bro, that fucking tornado.
Oh my god, no!
Yeah, right over there, dude.
Well, now it doesn't fucking matter. Just go for either one, dude. We're so low, both of us.
From above.
Get ready to eat my sword!
Ah.
Oh! Oh, I got him!
What's
Yes!
happening?
Yes! Oh, dude. Fucking big brain that shit. I caught my dude midair. Like, falling down.
Whoa. Pick up some new moves, Batman?
Dude, she just
Not
brought me some
bad.
samosas. How'd you do in your
Oh,
test?
okay.
You know? You did well? What'd you get? Tell the stream. We have viewers, actually. Are you safe to tell them? Show me with your fingers. Twice? And you got a 99? She got a 90.
Nice.
Fucking pre-calc? College pre-calc. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh, I hated that class. Honestly, I think pre-calc was harder than calc 1.
Bro, right? That's what I
Yeah.
told her. Pre-calc is so hard. And then you get to calc. It's so fucking easy. You're like, what the fuck?
Pre-calc, and then I had trouble with trig,
Mm-hmm.
but.
I was, 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 It's okay. You want to play? Okay.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
What's the scariest movie you've ever seen in your life?
Scariest movie I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life.
Choose your character.
Yeah, like a movie that fucked you up.
Shirley, what's the scariest movie you've ever seen? Hereditary? That's the
Hereditary.
scariest movie you saw? Interesting choice.
I've never seen Hereditary.
You've never seen it, Mark?
No.
Dude, that's kind of wild. I think when you come up, we should put you in a dark room with a projector.
Oh, no, we
Make
shouldn't
you
do
watch
that.
it.
No, we shouldn't do that.
We should also take some mushrooms beforehand.
No, we shouldn't do that.
Shirley's like, no, don't do that. No, too much. Bro,
I'm here to fight for truth
you
and
know what?
justice.
It's a pretty good movie. Like the story, I don't really think it's that scary. But as a movie, it was good.
I think Insidious Chapter 1 is probably the scariest movie I've ever seen.
Insidious?
The first one, yeah.
I don't think you're old enough for this, but Paranormal Activity, people thought that shit was real.
Oh, yeah. No, I watched Paranormal Activity.
Honestly,
Sinister is also pretty scary.
Prepare yourself.
the original, like, Exorcist,
I never saw that. I don't really watch those exorcism movies.
like, I was a kid when I saw it. I had to be, like, 8 or 9. That gave me, like, nightmares. There's one scene, trigger alert for anybody who was, like, scared, cover your ears or put me on mute. There's one scene where she, like, takes a knife and stabs herself in the vag. And it scarred me, dude.
You know?
Dude, it's so not fair that I could fucking just fly. Why do they have Harley Quinn? Like, how much did these motherfuckers pay for this game already? It's gonna come out that they made like $1 million opening day.
Sweat Lords, dude.
Hold still.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Finn.
Yeah, there's only one real Flynn, and that's my Flynn.
Going up.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, what's cool about this game though is like the little scenes.
Yeah, I suck at these kind of games.
But this game's pretty fun though. Because I'm not the best at these kind of games either, but I feel like I'm having more fun than usual.
Coming at ya.
Fuck out of here, Quinn.
Let's kick some digital booty.
I'm gonna catch. Oh, I missed both of them. Good shit, Mark. Let's go. Good shit, Mark. Let's just put as much damage as we can.
Oh, fuck.
Tell me good that time.
Heads up. Here comes the boom.
Oh, don't die. Let's go. Got Harley. Miss. Fuck.
Got a target.
Oh, Rob, don't leave
I
me.
see why Batman.
They immediately ganged up on me.
I just see Harley Quinn and fucking Finn just wrecking you, dude. Where am I?
How the fuck do you shoot lasers?
Ooh.
Match point.
Oh, dude, I'm so OP. Like, I'm not even kidding.
This'll be fun.
Dude, I could just fly. Like, look.
Don't make me do this.
Oh,
Mark.
no.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Fuck.
Red team.
That was pretty good. Better
We gotta go for Finn. We gotta go for Finn, or we're gonna lose.
It's 1 in the morning.
Let's go. We're on a fucking streak.
You
Can't
really
be
should
stopped.
try being a hero sometime, Quinn. You'd be good at it.
Rematch?
Yeah, I'll play a rematch. Did I fuck that up? Oh, my bad. I'm trying to eat food. Dude, once they put Scooby in this game, GG's. Oh, you should look at the characters.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Got some
What game
work
is
to
it?
do now.
Oh wait, you can play it on the Switch. It's free.
Scooby Dooby Doo,
Multiversus.
I see you.
Sign up and you can play with us.
You can count on Scooby Doo.
Huh? No worries. Probably gonna go to sleep soon. We're almost at 2 hours of streaming, and that's it. GG's. I'll try to play a game with you though before bed.
Do do do.
I'm gonna try playing yesterday.
Let's all fight fair, and this should be fun.
So, for those of you looking at what I'm about to enjoy, this delicious meal that Shirley has given me, it is butter chicken. For those of you that don't know what butter chicken is, Google it. You're missing out on life.
Coming at you.
Well, from Shirley, this chicken is quite flavorful. It tastes like coconut with so much flavor. Unquote. End quote.
I actually don't like coconut.
Dude, she doesn't like coconut either. Like, she does like it, but she doesn't like it. And when she is gonna eat it, it's so confusing to me.
I don't like coconut on my chocolate, like the little coconut shavings.
Did you go on Discord so I can hear you? What? What's it? Oh, Multiversus. You said you don't like chocolate covered coconut?
Like the chocolate with the little coconut shavings on it. I don't really like that. People love that shit though. Not my thing.
It's not on Switch? Okay, sorry. I thought it was.
Probably on Steam Deck. You probably think of Steam Deck.
Oh, it might be on Steam Deck. Yeah, you're right. God damn it, dude. Eat one bite.
Prepare yourselves!
I have wanted to match this with you, Kryptonian.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa, whoa!
It just came at us so hard.
Heading sky high.
Fuck out of my house.
We are fucking them up though. Oh shit!
Coming through.
Mark.
It seems Kryptonians are quite
Oh, please. Just keep getting ganged up on when you're not here.
Ready to fly?
I'm gonna die.
Deck.
This is bad.
I won't make that mistake again.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Oh my god, that was fucking big brain, dude.
not bad, Superman. Not bad at all.
Who is this lady? Fucking overpowered.
That's from Steven Universe. Ben should be able to die.
Match point. Blue team.
We just gotta stay alive, dude. We're so close to killing the lady.
Excuse me.
Mark, I'm gonna die, please.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Gotta go for the lady, dude, or we're gonna lose. I got her. Ah, GG's, let's go.
Nice.
Everyone did a good job. Proud of you all.
Play again?
They're sad. Dude, we're fucking wrecking, to be honest. We're on that mean streak right now. I'll play until we lose at this point.
Don't look back. You may find another clue.
Curly, who should I play as?
Nice.
What's a
There's no
Scooby-Doo
There's a
coming after you?
There's
Choose
Shaggy,
your character.
Batman, Taz, Garnet, Jake, Finn, Arya Stark, Harley Quinn, LeBron James, Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, Velma, Rain Dog, Steven Universe, Iron Giant, Superman, and one other.
I won't let you down.
Alright, that's the person I want to unlock, so cool. I want to get a tattoo of that guy.
Have a confession to make. I've never seen Iron Giant.
That's not fair. I'm really saying it's not true.
That's not true.
I said I'll get a tattoo of Iron Giant.
Oh, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you've never seen it because you're a fucking.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dude, do you want my Disney Plus? It's not on Disney. Do you want my HBO Max?
I have HBO Max. And I have Disney Plus.
Watch it tonight. Just watch it.
No. You know what I will watch tonight? Castlevania.
The anime?
Yeah. It's pretty good. Well, I wouldn't consider anime, but yeah.
Even Shirley was kind of liking it.
Prepare
American
yourself.
It
anime?
was pretty good. Pretty good.
I like it, yeah.
Castlevania? The vampire one? Huh? Oh, no. Oh, the JoJo. JoJo season 1 was awesome.
JoJo. God, please.
I don't want to hurt you.
Velma.
On it! Here we go.
Doing a good job, dude. I'm like fucking over Velma so bad.
Heading sky high.
Got Velma.
You're mine now, Tony.
Good shit, good shit. Velma. Oh man, how'd I miss that?
Dude.
I got her.
Coming at you.
No! Oh, I'm so sorry. Fuck.
Back in action.
I'm so down. Got Velma. I can't play as Iron Giant. I have to unlock it. And it costs money. But I'll pay for Iron Giant. He's cool.
Trouble, trouble. Yeah.
I guess it's time to increase my power level.
You're dead.
Match point. Blue team.
Not bad. So you trained for this.
I'm on that girl. Oh, you got Velma. Fuck. You gotta tell me. I didn't even notice. Oh my god.
Delivery.
Get Velma, give him one.
I'm a punch to your mind.
A single bound.
Oh god! What just happened?
Oh, they're GG's! Unfucking defeated. Let's go. Have they ever seen such excellence? Tell me, Mark.
We're breaking
Just
records.
gotta believe it.
We really are.
Continue.
Do they want a rematch? Let's give it to them. Let's give them
Go.
the super fin. What's crazy is that they paid for the game.
Choose your character.
I feel silly right now.
We haven't faced the Iron Giant yet. I feel like that'll be our first L. Like, I have no choice but to lose to him. Dude, Shirley came over here. She's like, "You're Superman." Like, basically ill. It's like, they don't give me really much of a choice.
Let's all fight fair, and this
Have
should
Superman,
be fun.
Wonder Woman, and Finn, and a fucking rain dog.
Did you see all the new Marvel and DC movies that are coming out?
I was gonna look at it tomorrow for Marvel. I didn't know DC released.
Well, they released a couple, like Shazam. They released a trailer for Shazam 2. And then some other stuff I don't remember. Marvel's coming out with a lot, though. Like, I don't know. I don't like the new Marvel stuff. Like, everything after Endgame, I just kind of don't really care.
Prepare yourself.
Hope they don't watch those movies then. I think you were just so into it because you watched so many of them as growing up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, all the ones after Endgame are kind of not good. But honestly, like, all the ones before Endgame, like, leading up to Endgame, are, like, right, you know? I don't like this map.
You got fucked on this map.
From above.
Jesus. Jesus.
Dude.
Got me good that time.
This is bad, man.
Watch your head. Ooh.
Mark, fuck Velma.
I won't
Mark,
let
She's
you
like,
back.
carry me. She's carrying me.
That's her move. She carries people.
Watch out.
Dude, the greatest comeback ever fucking seen. Look at us go. Don't die. Do not fucking die. I swear to God.
Rolls in. Rob, save me. Rob.
You the ice block.
Coming at ya. I've got this.
Dude, I'm in trouble. Like, I haven't died yet.
Of course.
Ah, damn it.
Match point.
Mark, I really need help. I really need help. Oh my God. Don't die. Don't. Just jump.
Match point. Red team.
I was mashing.
Crap it. Got me good that time.
Velma, or I'm gonna fucking die.
Lift off.
No!
Defeat.
How did you die?
I actually don't know how I did. Well, the win streak ends, I'm done.
I hope we can be allies someday, Superman.
We need a rematch. We're 1-1.
Play again? Okay.
God damn it, dude. So angry.
Choose your character.
You need to stop dying 3 times, bro. Iron Giant should be my first buy, right? Tom and
Sure.
Jerry? Who should it be? It seems like the person that I would want to play with.
I'll do
I
my
fucking
best.
love that movie, dude. I got teary-eyed as a kid.
Did you?
Dude, we're in a scrapyard at the end of the movie. Tears. I own that shit on VHS. And I used to carry it with me.
My favorite VHS movie was... I had 3. I was... Jurassic Park, the first one. Walking with Dinosaurs, and Free Willy. Those are my 3 favorite VHS movies of all time.
Hands down, Land Before
Prepare
Time.
yourself.
Yeah, I used to like Land Before Time too.
Land Before Time was a shit, dude. I love that fucking shit. Those dinosaurs? Shirley's just looking at me like she doesn't believe anything I'm saying.
Shirley shouldn't get it.
I think she forgets I have a soul.
I hope we all meet under better circumstances someday.
Mark, don't fucking die 3 times. And we win. Excuse me.
Stop right there. Special delivery.
God damn it, nobody's hitting anybody. Oh Jesus. What the fuck, man?
Are you really powerful? Or just really lucky? Let's find out!
Gotcha. Sorry about this.
Dude, she just jinkies.
Thank you, Jesus.
I don't know whether I'm very angry or very impressed. Maybe both.
Jesus Christ, Velma. Fucking die. Fucking die, Velma. Thank you.
So annoying.
Don't make me do this.
To Velma, go up to Velma. This is love. Go up to Velma.
Get ready to eat my sword!
Mark, you're the one that has to live, because I'm already fucking. I haven't died yet, but. Oh, I got her.
Match point. Blue team.
Mine now.
Mark, they're coming for me. Mark, please. Oh my god, I did it!
Victory.
Yeah.
Fuck you, kids. Talking about.
Nice work, everyone.
They were pretty close, bro. I'm having fun. I will admit that. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'm actually surprised that it's fun.
I like how it's like the most simple games that are like that make the most fucking money and shit.
Nah, it's too funny.
Choose your character.
I'm gonna play as. Oh, did you want Harley Quinn?
Oh.
Fucking loser.
All I have is Finn, Superman, the girl.
You unlocked her?
It's stick with Finn.
I don't know anything about Steven Universe. Shirley,
Yeah, it's after my time.
did you watch Steven Universe? Who the She said she thought he was annoying. Yeah, that was my thing too. What do you know about Taz? Yeah. Why? I'm going away. Dude, I fucking love Taz. He's one of my favorites.
I'll do my best.
I think he's like a little badass. Better cooks. Do they have Shaggy? We can't beat up Shaggy. Oh, wait, I'm about to get the... Okay. Dude, I have a 3-stack. You see this shit? Well, what's that, 100? Oh, dude, this guy's a level 10 Shaggy.
Prepare yourself.
See that, dude?
This ain't good.
Bro, I believe.
We're about to get a fucking thorough ass whooping. By the way, you said you've been off from the gym. Like, you haven't been going as much.
We got these cats in the bag.
I took off today.
Yeah.
I feel so good.
All of last week, I just didn't go out. It was just too busy.
Lift off. Look out.
First of all, we need to get Shaggy the fuck out of here. He's our biggest threat.
Also, playing on mouse and keyboard, this game isn't so hard. How did I just heal?
Oh, fuck. I just got Falcon punched, bro.
Whoa, that really rattled my brain cage.
Oh god, he's going Super Saiyan. Rob.
We're okay, we're okay. Just
Fuck is that?
sandwich.
Coming through.
Arc.
God damn it. I'm sorry.
I hate you, bro.
Red team.
What? How's that my fault?
Mystery
Because I've
here.
died once, dude.
That hurt.
So have I.
No, you died twice.
No, I haven't, dude. Oh, I didn't know I had a charge attack. Interesting. Fuck you, Tin.
You're about to get thrown into the sun for that.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me.
Up and away.
Hit Shaggy, please.
Defeat.
Right.
Dude, we lost the kids on Xbox.
Rematch.
I'll do one more game.
I'll play against these kids and yeah, Jesus.
Let's go.
Dude, Shaggy did so much damage. That's insane.
Choose your character.
You try a new character.
Just show me who we're fighting.
I like that, like, what's on the ground is different than what's in the air. Like the moves. Dude, they got the cool Shaggy. Bro, this fucking shit.
Prepare yourself.
Let's go. Let's fucking do this.
I'll polish you off faster than a dog with a bowl of kibble.
I'm getting brutalized.
I already missed Superman.
Freaking brutalized.
I also don't know how to play her.
End of the line. Joke's on you. I'm never alone. This is
So Shaggy, I feel like Shaggy's just so OP. I feel like he's so overpowered in this game.
So funny saying that Shaggy's OP though.
Match point. Red
Dude.
team. Defeat.
Right. Oh well.
GG's. That was a
Yeah.
fucking brutal ass whooping.
That was, yeah, that was, wow.
Dude, they paid for the game.
Yep.
They've been playing this shit since like hour 0.
Huge. Choose your character.
I'm surprised you haven't bought anything yet. Who are you gonna buy first?
Do I have any coins? I gotta unlock. Oh. How many coins do I have? 940.
What level do you need before?
8,000? Like that. Shaggy's only 1,500.
I love how this stupid fucking game almost has a better layout for only Batman.
Alright, yeah, it's probably my last game on this.
Play as somebody different.
No.
Yeah, dude. I'm waiting for Iron Giant.
Alright, I won't play Superman then.
We could both be Superman?
Oh.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Ooh, the Iron Giant! Surely I'm fighting against it, finally. You wanna come see? He's got the little S in his chest.
Prepare yourself.
Dude, double Superman. Like, if we lose this, we're the biggest failures as tryhards ever in existence. He's probably, like, kind of OP, though, Iron Giant. He must have a shit ton of health. He's probably slow, though. Let's hope.
We all meet under better circumstances someday.
Alright, I got Steven. What is Steven doing? I'm fuck. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice. Beat him up on the edge. Hit him with the flippy. Nice. Good shit. Dude, go for the Iron Giant. He's so low. Steven's almost dead. I think we're pretty good on health.
Can't hold back.
Oh, dude. Fuck.
Can't break this.
Don't make me do this.
Nice, good shit, Mark. I'm fucking bubbled. What does that mean?
Don't worry, I've got you.
Dude, he doesn't die. What is this?
Heading sky high.
What is this?
Bro, I am.
Dude, the Iron Giant has fucking gone OP.
know it's not
What
your
is this?
fault.
Mark, did you just die? Oh no.
Yeah.
Nice shot. I won't let that happen again.
Got him.
Got him. Oh god, Rob.
Oh, I'm lagging. That's what this is.
No!
Match point. Red team.
I know it's not your fault.
Oh yeah. Get them combos in.
Mark, I might die.
Man, it feels like slow, kinda. I don't know.
Up and away. Coming at ya.
Match point. Blue team.
Oh my god, we won!
Victory.
Let's fucking go. Let's do it. The champs are back. Let's end it like that, dude.
Yeah.
We should hang out
That was
sometime.
good. That was a good
I'll give
match.
you some pointers on being Superman.
Yeah, fuck
Play
you,
again?
Steven Universe. No, we're good. GG's. Dude, look how much damage my dude did. Golly. Whoa. To the viewers,
Choose your character.
thank you for watching. We started off tonight, talked about Cuba. Talked about where we're gonna go with the series. We appreciate any any input, anything that you want to know, any historical facts, anything like that. It's all information that we are totally down to look at, and we find it to be important as well. So by all means, please, you can hit me up on Twitter, DM me, Instagram, whatever your social is of choice, and let's have a conversation. Let's talk about Cuba. Mark, tomorrow we enter Batista's ruthless regime, and we're going to talk about this motherfucker, dude. Literally, just so you know, we're going to get a little mafioso tomorrow. We're going to talk about the mafia, how they came over to Cuba. They made deals with Batista, and literally Cuba became a mobster heaven. And it was literally the blueprint for Vegas, before Vegas. So